Hello again, Superkids. Who's ready to get started? All right, remember this week we are learning about words that have the sound of ow. And there are two ways we can spell that. O-U, like in the word out. We've known that one for a long time. Read along. Slow it down if you need to. And O-W says ow. We've known this word brown for a long time. Pause the video if you need more time. Okay, let's practice spelling some. Who's ready? Grab your pencil and some paper. And let's try number 1.
Frown. Hot Rod had a frown on his face. Frown.
2 sounds at the beginning. Slow it down and listen. Frown. Frown. Pause your video while you spell frown. Okay, that one had O-W in the middle.
Brown. A little brown dog jumped through a hoop. Brown.
Ooh, brown rhymes with frown. That's your clue. Pause the video to spell brown. Look, all the letters are the same, but change the F to a B. Let's try this one.
Loud. The drums were loud. Loud.
Loud. Loud. Pause your video. There we go. Last one today.
Proud. She was proud of her little brother for doing well on the test. Proud.
Listen, loud rhymes with proud. That's your clue. Pause the video and spell proud. Great job, everybody. Let's try a sentence.
The clouds did not stop our walk.
The clouds did not stop our walk. 7 words. One more time. The clouds did not stop our walk. Pause the video while you spell that sentence. Okay, did you have capital T to begin the sentence? Did you hear clouds needed an S for more than one? Did not stop should have been easy. Our. Lots of us mispronounce this word. We say R, but that's A-R-E, like we are doing schoolwork at home. But our means it belongs to us. Our walk, that was our walk. We did it. Okay? And did you remember a period at the end of your sentence? Boy, I hope so now. All right, let's get some practice in the word workbook. We're looking at page 106. And on this page, you are going to be looking for rhyming words with ow. They might have O-U or O-W. For example, grr, ouch, grouch. Yeah, like Oscar. I love Oscar the Grouch. Mama Kangaroo keeps her baby Joey in a rhymes with grouch. Yes, pouch. And curl up on the big green. Yes, that's a couch. So grouch, pouch, and couch all rhyme. And hint, hint, I bet that means they have a lot of matching letters. So you are going to be spelling all these rhyming words that rhyme with the first one. And now, this dog does not look very friendly. And he's saying, grrr. What rhymes with howl? That's the sound this dog is making. Yes, growl. Get it? And this one is a fish, but that doesn't rhyme with out. So what kind of fish could it be that rhymes with out? Starts with T-R. Tur, out. Yes, it's a trout. You understand what to do? Sal wants us to wait, so he's yelling, wait! How did he yell that? Shh. Out. What word is that? Exactly, shout. Okay? So try your best. Do a good job on that. I'm sure you will get them no problem. All right. Then we have a practice page. It's in your packet. Practice page 78 looks like this. Okay? Now, again, you're going to be making a lot of rhyming words. Words that say oud or ound. Okay? So if I were you, I would cut these two out and I would put them at the top of a piece of paper, and then I would try changing all the beginning letters and write a list under this one of all the words you can make that rhyme with oud, right? And then put this one at the other side, and underneath ound, try a bunch of different first letters and see what words you can make under that one. We'll see who can get the most again. Okay? Now, this one is resource page 1. And in resource page 1, we're going to be talking again about prefixes. Remember, a prefix is a little piece that we can add to the beginning of a word, like a piece of a puzzle, and it changes what the word means. So we all know what it means to play, right? So if we play a game and then it's over, and I say, let's replay, I put re, the prefix, on the beginning of the word play, and now my word means I want to play it again, replay. Get it? So you may want to print this from the parent portal. Okay, parents, this is in your Superkids parent portal. You can access it from there and print it. Or, listen, just make little cards and write the words on yourself and practice putting the prefix re onto the beginning of each word and see what new words you get. And remember that re means that whatever that root word is, you want to do it again. Okay? You'll be able to make lots of cool words. All right, now yesterday, you read the story called The Lesson, and you read it to yourself from the reader or in Superkids Online Fun, okay? And now we have all these different things that are going on in the story. We're going to read it again. Remember, here's the part inside the lesson called For the Birds. Did you notice? It had different parts in it. Did you notice? This part was called For the Birds. And then this part was called The Lost Mitt. Remember, that was the story before. Remember that one? The Lost Mitt. And then there was another one called The Lesson. Remember that one? So we did 3 stories. Now you will want to find these. All 3 stories are in your big white storybook, okay? If I were you, I would start with The Lesson. One more time, read that one to yourself or with a family member. And then I want you to talk about, there was something these stories all had in common. And that is, somebody in each story learned a very important lesson that day. Think about it. Okay? So, in the lesson, remember who learned a lesson in that story? Who was it that learned a lesson? Remember that in the story, they were looking all over for Hot Rod, right? And they finally found Hot Rod. What was Hot Rod doing? Hot Rod was taking clarinet lessons. And remember, Hot Rod was saying, this is too hard. I don't want to do it. It's hard. And what did Miss Powers tell Hot Rod? Even though you're feeling like it's really hard, don't give up, right? There was a talent show coming, and he said, but I just want to quit. It's hard. And we learned the word persevere in school. Persevere means don't give up just because it's hard. Things that are really worth it usually come along after some extra practice and hard work. So, Hot Rod learned in this story not to give up, didn't he? And what did Etta Betta do in this story of the lost mitt? Remember that story, the lost mitt? And Etta Betta had an old mitt that really wasn't in very good shape, right? And Fritz said, well, I have an extra one. You can borrow mine. But then what did Etta Betta do? Right? She lost it, didn't she? She lost it because she really didn't take care of it, which is probably why her old mitt wasn't in very good shape too, huh? And what do you think Etta Betta learned after she had to work to get some money so she could go buy Fritz a new mitt because she lost his? What did she learn? That she really should learn to take care of things, didn't she? Remember that story? She decided she better learn to take care of things. And then once again in For the Birds, now I'm not going to tell you this one, but you need to find it in your book again and see if you can remember who was the character who learned an important lesson that day. Okay? Now the last thing you're going to do is you're going to get the link for Miss Elise's writing lesson. And she's going to tell you that you need this one, resource page 2. And it looks like this. Okay? I can't remember if I put this one in your packet or not, but look how easy it would be to make this on any piece of white paper, right? If you don't have it, you can certainly also go into the Superkids parent portal and print it, or you could just get a plain piece of white paper and put your main topic box here and connect it to 3 squares. And Miss Elise is going to tell you how we're using this great organizer to help us get an idea for writing an informational story of our own. Okay? So, great job today, everybody. And once again, thanks for all the thoughtful notes and gifts for Teacher Appreciation Week. And I will be talking to you all again tomorrow.